All right, it's time for some truth. It's time for some truth. So, if you haven't seen it, it's Trick Daddy went on an interview with on I guess NeNe Leakes has a show now. I didn't even know she had a show, but so he goes on the show, and in a nutshell, he basically says that he is not attracted to women who are over the age of 35 because women over 35 are washed up. Their standards are too high. Um, uh, they are damaged goods from past relationships. Blah blah blah.
Other woman, right? I'm not attracted to no women over 35 years old.
You're not?
No.
Well, honey, I know you are attracted to me, honey.
But y'all standards are too high. Y'all are too emotional. Y'all are damaged good from past
I am not
relationship.
damaged.
You don't even realize you're damaged. You see.
And what's interesting is that, Trick Daddy is 51 years old, right? So the fact that he even sees 35 to even be like older is kind of weird to me. It's giving a little bit of like maybe a little bit of manipulative pervert energy, but I digress. But I wanted to say this. If you're a woman that's under the age of 35 and you are dating Trick Daddy or willing to date Trick Daddy or somebody who looks or acts like him, you probably need therapy. Like you need to see a therapist. Like you have mental health issues that are undiagnosed. And I'm telling you this from sis to sis. If you date Trick Daddy or anybody who is anything close to anything like him, you don't have any self-esteem. Because that means that you don't see any value in yourself. You don't understand your own value, and you really think that that's all you can get, and you're settling. Because there's no woman in her right mind, whether if she's under 35 or over 35, that would look at Trick Daddy and go, I want that. I want that. No. Ain't no woman in her right mind that's got a healthy state of mind fucking with no Trick Daddy. This motherfucker, do he even still have any money? When was the last time Trick Daddy made a song? When was the last time Trick Daddy made a song? He does what? Reality shows every blue moon? I don't know what kind of money he making doing that, but so it's like he couldn't really have that much money. And he said to me, he's giving cheap energy anyway. And I'm not even really one to talk about somebody's looks. Like that's just really not my thing. But let's just be for real. I know he has lupus. I know he has some type of medical condition, but it's like Trick Daddy's face looks like he's been ran over by a tractor trailer. I mean, the way the way his skin is, his complexion, which is not about him being dark, but that's not the point. I'm talking about the way that his skin looks really bad. It looks like there's something wrong with his skin. Okay. And obviously his body type is not attractive, right? He's not an attractive man in general. He doesn't look, if I just looking at Trick Daddy, like to me, he does not look like he has good hygiene. Like I would assume that he probably smells like a cross between like Old Spice, corn chips, and Gooch. I don't know. That's just what I would think. Like that would be my assumption. He certainly isn't my type. You know what? Everybody got a type. I'm not saying that, if that's your type, honestly, that's your type. I'm just saying that if that is your type, you probably need therapy. Like you probably need to see a therapist. And this whole thing about women over 35 being washed up, like this is a thing that has been going on for years. Like a lot of guys will say that. And I'm not saying all men, obviously all men don't think like that. There's some great men out here who see the value in a good woman and who go after women who are age appropriate for themselves. Because a woman who's over 35 is much more age appropriate for a 51-year-old man. So, but what I am saying is that I just think that it's interesting that whenever a man will say like a woman is washed up over 35, more than likely that those are always the men who have abused women at some point in their younger years, or who have taken advantage of women who are younger, who have manipulated women and faked their entire personality. And then when they're done using and abusing this young girl, and 10 years later, she grows up and now she's over 35. Now he's calling her damaged goods when he was technically the one who contributed to her being damaged. But they don't want to mention that part of it. Like they want to leave that part out. You know, yeah, you contributed to damaging a lot of women, because Trick Daddy, why do you think you call yourself Trick Daddy? Right? So you contributed to that shit, and then you want to shame them when they get older, when they no longer take your bullshit, because they've already learned not to take your bullshit. They already learned from their mistakes. So now you're considering them to be washed up. But really what it is, oh, well, I'm no longer able to take advantage of you, so now I'm not attracted to you. That's really what he really wants to say. He doesn't actually want to say that, but that's really what he means. And any guy that says that a woman is washed up after 35, that's exactly what he means. You cannot convince me otherwise. I'm sorry. I know what the fuck I'm talking about when it comes to this shit. It's a psychological thing. Because really think about it. Why would you call somebody washed up? And the thing is, like, it's okay to have a preference, but why is it necessary to down the people that you don't like or that you're not attracted to? Like, you have a preference and praise and uplift younger women if that's what you like, but you don't have to dog older women in the process. You could have left that part out. You could have left the washed up part out, because let's just be fucking for real, Trick Daddy. You washed the fuck up. Your music is washed the fuck up. Your style is washed the fuck up. And your looks was never washed the fuck in. So that, I mean, I guess you can't really wash that up. But I mean, I'm just saying, just be fucking for real. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Love you guys. Until next time.